The scene opens in a bright, sunny playroom filled with toys.
Sonia, James, Mary, and Cody sit on a colorful rug, smiling.
They're excited because today is Shape Day.
A friendly narrator greets the audience with a warm smile. Irrator.
Hello, boys and girls.
Welcome to our playroom.
The narrator introduced Sonia, James, Mary, and Cody.
These are our friends Sonia, James, Mary, and Cody.
The children wave enthusiastically at the camera,
Giggling Sonia.
We love learning and playing, James.
Especially when it involves shapes.
Mary points to a large shape board on the playroom wall.
The shape board displays various colorful shapes.
Cody gestures towards a shape town mat on the floor. The mat depicts a town made entirely
Of geometric shapes.
Today, we're going on a shape adventure. Sonia claps her hands with excitement. James bounces up and down, eager to start.
Mary and Cody exchange excited glances.
Get ready for a fun-filled day of shape recognition.
Close up on the shape board, highlighting a circle. Close up on the shape town mat, showing a square house.
The children's eyes sparkle with anticipating their narrator.
We'll learn about circles, squares, triangles, and stars.
Sonia points to a star-shaped toy.
James picks up a triangular block.
Mary traces a circle on the rug with her finger. Cody stacks square blocks into a small tower.
Narrator, are you ready to explore the world of shapes with us?
The children shout in unison. Yes, the playroom is bathed in warm, inviting sunlight. The camera pans across the colorful toys and decorations. Narrator, let's begin our shape-themed adventure.
Sonia grabs a magnifying glass, ready to investigate.
James puts on a pretend explorer's hat.
Mary carries a small notebook and pencil to record her findings.
Cody holds a shape sorter, eager to match the shapes. Narrator, our first stop, the shape board. The camera focuses on the shape board again.
Cameras on the board seem to shimmer slightly.
Let's see what shapes we can find today.
Sonia points to a red circle on the board.
James identifies a blue square.
Mary spots a yellow triangle.
Cody recognizes a green star.
Excellent work, Shape Explorers.
The children beam with pride and excitement.
Now let's explore Shape Town.
The camera zooms in on the Shape Town map. The town is filled with houses, trees, and cars made of shapes. What shapes can you see in Shape Town? Sonia points to a circular window on a house. James identifies a square roof on another building. Mary spots triangular flags waving in the breeze.
Cody notices star-shaped decorations on a shop.
You're all doing a fantastic job.
The children wave and giggle, ready for more shape fun.
Get ready for more shape adventures.
The children cheer, their enthusiasm filling the playroom. The scene fades slightly, hinting at the next adventure.
Stay tuned for more Shape Rescue Team adventures. The children are giggling and waving goodbye to the narrator, excited for Shape Day. Suddenly, a gust of wind blows through the playroom window. The shapes on the shape board
are dislodged and scattered everywhere. A red circle rolls under a chair.
A blue square hides behind a toy box. A yellow triangle gets stuck between puzzle pieces.
A green star falls onto the mat.
Sonia, James, Mary, and Cody gasp
in surprise, their eyes wide with shock.
Oh no! The shapes are lost, cries Mary, pointing at the scattered forms.
We have to help them,
exclaims James, his voice filled with concern. Cody looks around, his brow furrowed.
But how will we find them all?
Sonia steps forward, her expression determined. We can do it! We'll become the Shape Rescue Team,
she declares with confidence.
Array, music swells
as the children strike heroic poses.
Sonia puts on a red cape, James dons a blue helmet.
Mary grabs a yellow magnifying glass.
Cody carries a green net. The children transform into the Shape Rescue Team. They stand ready to embark on their shape-saving mission. The narrator's voice booms.
Can the Shape Rescue Team save
save the day?
The camera focuses on the shape board on the wall.
Empty outlines for a circle, square, triangle, and star are visible. Each outline glows faintly, guiding the team. The Shape Town map lies on the floor, looking incomplete without its shapes.
Sonia points towards the scattered shapes.
Let's find them.
The team spreads out, searching high and low for the missing shapes.
James peeks behind the curtains, looking for the circle. Mary examines the toy box, hoping to find the square. Cody carefully lifts puzzle pieces, searching for for the triangle.
Sonia scans the Shapetown map,
Looking for the star.
the music intensifies as the search continues.
Close up on Mary's face, her eyes widening as she spots something. I found it.
I found the square.
She shouts excitedly.
The camera zooms in on the blue square, hidden
Under a small box.
Mary carefully lifts the box, revealing the square. She picks up the square and examines it closely. The narrator chimes in. A square has 4 sides. Mary counts each side of the square slowly and deliberately. 1, 2, 3, 4. She says proudly. James slides the square gently across the table towards the board. The narrator encourages the audience. Can you find squares around you? Mary reaches the board and carefully places the square in its outline. A satisfying ding sound effect plays as the square fits perfectly. The square outline on the board stops glowing. The team cheers and celebrate Mary's success. Great job, Mary, exclaims Sonia, giving her a high five. James then finds the triangle stuck between puzzle pieces. He carefully pulls it free. I found the triangle, the narrator explains. A triangle has 3 sides. The children pretend to climb mountains, symbolizing the triangle shape. James places the triangle in its designated space on the board. Another satisfying ding sound effect is heard. The triangle outline on the board stops glowing. The team cheers again, celebrating their second success. Sonia points to the remaining outlines, 2 more to go. The search continues with renewed enthusiasm. Cody is now looking for the star. Sonia is now looking for the circle. The music builds as they get closer to completing their mission. Will the shape rescue team find all the shapes in time? The camera pans across the playroom, showing the team hard at work. The narrator asks, what shape will they find next? To be continued. The shapes are scattered, a colorful mess, all over the playroom floor. Sonia, James, Mary, and Cody stare in disbelief at the chaos. Sonia steps forward, determination in her eyes. We can help. Heroic music swells as they transform into the shape rescue team. The shape board glows, showing empty outline, circle, square, triangle, star. Mary takes the lead, searching for the missing square with purpose. She spots something under a small, colorful box. Could it be? Mary carefully lifts the box, revealing a bright red square. Narrator, a square has 4 sides. Let's count them together. Mary points to each side of the square, counting slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. James slides the square gently across the table towards the shape board. Narrator, can you find squares around you? Look closely. Mary carefully places the square into its designated space on the board. A satisfying ding sound effect rings out as the square clicks into place. The team cheers, celebrating their first successful shape rescue. James now searches for the triangle, his eyes scanning the room. He spots something stuck between 2 colorful puzzle pieces. James carefully pulls the puzzle pieces apart, revealing a yellow triangle. Narrator, a triangle has 3 sides. Let's learn about triangles. The children pretend to climb mountains, their arms reaching for the sky. James takes the triangle and walks towards the shape board. He then places the triangle in its designated space on the board. Another satisfying ding sound effect plays as the triangle clicks in. The team celebrates again, excited to find the next shape. Cody starts looking for the circle near the toy cars. He spots a blue circle peeking out from under a toy truck. A circle is round and has no sides. Cody rolls the circle across the floor, laughing. He then places the circle in its designated spot on the board. Another ding sound effect plays and the team cheers. Sonia searches for the star near the art supplies. She finds a sparkly star hiding behind a stack of papers. Narrator, a star has 5 points. Sonia counts the points on the star, 1 by 1. She carefully places the star on the shape board. The final ding sounds, completing the shape board. The Shape Rescue team jumps for joy. Their mission accomplished. The shape board glows brightly, all shapes in their places. The narrator congratulates the team on their success. The children smile, proud of their teamwork and shape knowledge. The focus shifts to the shape town mat on the floor. The shapes on the mat are also scattered and out of place. Sonia points to a house outline on the mat. She picks up the square and places it on the house outline. James finds a triangle and puts it on top of the square. Together, the square and triangle make a perfect house roof. Mary carefully lifts up helps, revealing the square. She pees on the sky. Cody adds the star to the sky, making it sparkle. The shape town mat begins to look more organized. The team continues to match shapes to their outlines on the mat. They work together, helping each other find the right shapes. The children smile, proud of their teamwork and shape knowledge. The focus shifts to the shape town mat on the floor. The shapes on the mat are also scattered and out of place. Sonia points to a house outline on the mat. She picks up the square and places it on the house outline. James finds a triangle and puts it on top of the square. Together, the square and triangle make a perfect house roof. Mary carefully lifts the box, revealing the square. She picks up the square.
Their laughter fills the playroom with joy. The narrator praises their dedication and teamwork. The Shape Rescue team is a true inspiration. They show that learning can be fun and rewarding. The camera pans out, showing the completed Shape Town.